So we've all seen the GTA 6 mapping project, and we've also seen the GTA 5 map, but what happens when we break down the individual parts of the GTA 5 map and overlay them on top of the GTA 6 map? In today's video we're going to do exactly that, and we're going to try and get a better understanding of how the GTA 5 map actually fits into the GTA 6 map. But before we get into today's video, I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers, so if you can just take a second to hit that subscribe button, it's massively appreciated. Thank you all so much for the support so far. To be where we are now after only, 6 months of doing YouTube is insane, so thank you so much for the support. So the GTA 6 mapping project is a mapping community that have come together to try and decipher what the GTA 6 map will look like based on everything from the leaks back in 2022, based on the trailer, and also based on some speculation and some theories that people might have. Of course, everything is clearly labelled inside the mapping project, and all the theories and speculation are all pointed out, so you know fact from fiction, which is something I massively appreciated. That effort hasn't gone unnoticed. I also need to shout out everyone at the bottom of the mapping project here, because without them this wouldn't have been possible. I have to say, it's one thing for me to be able to make videos, but without their hard work and efforts, this video would have been a lot harder / impossible to make. So a massive shout out to all of these people, and of course all of the links to the mapping project are all linked down below. Go and join their Discord community, it's awesome. The hard work hasn't gone unnoticed. So on the mapping project we can put the GTA 5 map over the top of the GTA 6 map, and that gives us some resemblance of scale. But the problem is position data is really confusing when it comes to the GTA 5 map. Of course the map has its beach in a certain location, has airports in certain locations, so what I decided to do for this video was to cut apart the map, explode the map, so we can break down all the individual elements of the GTA 5 map and try to some extent translate that into the GTA 6 map. So firstly, let's just start off with the airport. Of course in real life Miami's airport is huge, and of course so is LAX, which is what the GTA 5 airport was based upon. Now of course different factors like position data don't really make too much sense in the context of this map. We do have to ignore the position, shape and rotation of the elements from the GTA 5 map. I've done my best, boys, I've done my best. Then let's go to the second airport, which is going to be the Sandy Shores airport from GTA 5, which nicely goes across to Port Gowhorn. I've left some bleed area along the edge to allow roads and stuff to navigate and commute around that, which is what we're most likely going to expect out of GTA 6. Next we have the beach. Now this is where things get really impressive. The beach in Vice City looks so much bigger than the beach in GTA 5, and the beach in GTA 5 was not small, it is huge. Next we have the downtown retail areas. Now in terms of where the downtown retail areas are actually going to be located in the map, of course the GTA 6 mapping project says where it's going to be, but for all intents and purposes I've taken some knowledge from GTA Vice City, with the North Point Mall being based around the north of that first island in the map, and tried to make a sort of oversimplification of the mall aspect of the game. So I've moved the shopping and downtown district just north of Vice City, however there is a separate business and financial district, and the finance district I've moved to the other side of the map, which is roughly where the speculative maps say that it's going to be, just underneath Little Haiti. Now of course, like I said, this doesn't fit perfectly, it's not a perfect system, but hopefully it allows you to see how the GTA 5 map works within the scale of the GTA 6 map. Next we have the port regions. Now this one was very difficult, so I've had to take a few creative liberties, but as we know roughly where the ports are in Vice City, I've tried to kind of condense this whole port district into that part of the map. It looks like it's a lot bigger in GTA 5 than it is in GTA 6, but of course in GTA 6 it is surrounded by little islands and different bits of landmass. Next, down the bottom right of the Los Santos map, there is kind of an area which is just a little bit of housing and some general wasteland. I've decided to just put this above Vice City, as of course it isn't really indicative of any particular location in GTA 6. It's a nice place to kind of dump that area. Now for high-end housing, I'm assuming that's going to be in these Venetian islands in the middle. So let's just try and flip Vinewood on its head a little bit upside down and put it across the area of the map, which looks like for the most part is going to be the higher end housing. And of course, because it's flipped upside down, as we move up from Vinewood, the houses get smaller and we go into more generalized areas of Vice City / Los Santos. This is very confusing. Then of course we have this small little area where there's houses at the top of Los Santos. I'm going to move that across to Port Gowhorn. I reckon it'd be very similar in terms of scale and size, and it fits in quite perfectly with the scale data we've seen so far for GTA 6. And then we have Mount Chiliad. So for Mount Chiliad, we're going to put this around the north of the map, near where we've got this sort of mountainous terrain, which could be more representative of Georgia potentially, but that's going to sit right at the top of the map above Lake Leonida. Now for Lake Leonida, of course, we can take the Alamo Sea and move that up into there. It actually fits quite nicely. However, as we can see, Lake Leonida is a lot bigger, around double the size, give or take. Then of course we have this part of the map in GTA GTA 5, which is the military base. I'm going to move that now just over to this area of the GTA 6 map. Now, of course, the geography of that particular location doesn't appear to match up with the geography that we're going to get in GTA 6, but just so we're using all the correct pieces of landmass, that's where it's going on the map. Then, of course, we have all of the areas just north of Los Santos, which for now we're going to turn upside down and move over to the Grass Rivers sort of area of GTA 6. Once again, geographically, this doesn't make any sense, but we are just making sure we're using all of the landmass in the correct way. Then, of course, we have this landmass from the side of the Los Santos map, which we're just moving up to fit around Lake Leonardo and to kind of fit in the middle. Now, this looks like it's pretty packed full of stuff, but in reality, the map here is like 50% empty. There's so much additional landmass here that isn't being used and represented by the GTA 5 map, and this is something that I want to talk about next. A lot of people have got hung up by the fact that the map isn't 10 times the size of the GTA 5 map. There's so many people out there getting quite upset by this, and to be honest, there's two factors to consider here. Firstly, it's not the size, it's what you do with it, and I've been saying this for years. But more importantly, it's the spread. Now, a lot of these locations from the GTA 5 map, they were condensed into a very small part of the map. A lot of the busy stuff was just down the bottom of the map, and the different locations where people actually lived and operated and worked within the GTA 5 map were all down the bottom, and that is the same for GTA Online. In GTA Online, people just stuck to the bottom of the map. There was nothing really worth doing at the top of the map until Rockstar started adding things in for us to do. But what we can see here is that all of the different interesting things that are more interesting to us as players, for example, the airport, the financial district, the downtown, the shopping, and the beach, they aren't all compressed together. Yes, for the most part, they're on the same side of the map, but they're not all locked into a peninsula at the bottom of the map as we saw in GTA 5. This means that in story mode and in online, we're going to have more reasons to traverse the map and go to different parts of the map for different reasons. For example, in line, there could be loads of things to do around Port Gowhorn. You might be in Vice City, and to get there, you've actually got to explore the map. You've got to go across the whole map to get to where you want to get to. Now, whilst it could be tedious, I do think it will make gameplay more interesting. You could be at the airport and have people flying over you to reach the other side of the map, because there are things to do over the other side of the map. And this isn't even talking about the really big obvious thing here. GTA 6 isn't going to be based around the cities and the roads. It's going to be based around the ocean. I mean, in the trailer, how many boats did you see? Count them. It's ridiculous. And we haven't even touched on Gator Keys here and all of the little islands that come off the bottom of the map. All the different roads, waterways, and different little Easter eggs that we can expect to see down the bottom of the map. And plus this whole area here being potentially the Bermuda Triangle, the landmass all of a sudden seems way less relevant. So overall, this map is absolutely huge. And I haven't just taken my favorite parts of the GTA 5 map and squashed them into this map. I've taken every single bit of landmass from the GTA 5 map and squeezed it into here, and it still looks like overall there's about double the landmass in general. So yeah, originally I was worried and I theorized the map would be about 1.5 to maybe 2 times the size. This essentially confirms that it's probably just over 2 times the size, considering all of the landmass we've seen from the leaks. Now, of course, this isn't the official GTA 6 map. This is the mapping project. But if you want to verify how accurate these mapping projects are, here's GTA 5's mapping project, and we had way less leaks to go off. And next to it is the actual official map we got for GTA 5. Could you get more accurate without any information? I don't know. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and I also need to apologize for having my name all over the middle of this map. That's just because so many different websites, news outlets, other YouTube channels, shorts channels are all just stealing my videos at the moment. I've had 17 in the past 24 hours just download and re-upload my videos. So I'm now starting to watermark more of my videos in more unique ways just to get around this, because I don't mind people using clips on my videos. Just credit me. It's not difficult. And no, that doesn't mean upload the whole of my video. That means you can use a clip. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing. Also, we now have some Cyber Vice podcast merch. So if you do like the podcasts I've been doing with Project Vice, there is now merchandise for that. So go and check it out. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.